Beerus.
Beerus.
Champa doesn't do shit.
Well, Fire.
No.
Except control.
Well, Champa's also just way overweight, and it's actually evident.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, he's the lazier of the two. Like,
Okay,
Beerus, it's getting to this
Vegeta-
point. It's getting to the point where Beerus is gonna lose against Goku. We all know. We all know Champa. We all know Vegeta has beaten Topo, who's a candidate. We all know. We all know Jiren's stronger than frickin' Belmod, and a good portion, if not a good portion of the gods. Goku beat him with help, but still.
Yeah.
Vegeta
He was beating
versus
him on his
Krillin.
own briefly, until his power
Oh my
span back
God.
and he lost everything and whatever the
Yeah.
hell, all that nonsense. But Goku versus Moro at this point, he has to be stronger than
Fuck
Jiren. And
you,
now,
you
especially
goddamn
now, with
fucking
him
piece of
slowly
shit
mastering
character.
everything and everyone getting new forms, I'm sorry. Goodbye, Jiren. It's only a matter of time. I honestly don't know how strong Jiren can become, honestly, though. But now, like, of course, they're gonna always introduce really big bads, but Jiren's power growth, he does not have that Saiyan potential. I am sorry. Like, honestly, that's their way of making Goku and Vegeta stupid powered, but it's literally canon. Their bloodline, they go stronger from near death. You can't. They for some reason don't have a cap anymore for some reason because Vegeta for a while never was growing much.
Right.
Goku was because he's the main guy, but now they're making Vegeta the actual main character finally. Like he's not just he's not just the side bitch anymore. So like Jiren doesn't have that. I honestly don't know how strong normal alien characters can grow.
Right.
Like, Jiren has to have a cap somewhere. Like, Krillin and them never got any better. Hello?
Hello?
Like,
Hello?
that was a fast connect, reconnect, disconnect, whatever it was.
Hello?
Oh.
Oh, okay. No, all I heard was
Hello.
dun dun. You all right over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
All right, Scarab ahead. No, I just wondering what that
You
is.
Trunks.
When, where, and how hard.
Tomorrow, 8 a.m., my room.
Nice.
Okay.
Like, I'll be over there at
I'll
around
be
8
back.
a.m.
I'll be getting fucked at work with boxes.
Ooh. Now, can I ask you a question?
Me?
Would you count Mira and Toa as canon?
Their original introduction was Dragon Ball Online. I want to say no. I barely want to count fucking Android 21 canon. I mean, they're also in Heroes, I know. We can consider them more than everyone else. Them and 21, if you want. Like, they're not to me because they're not in the show or in the manga. But if you're gonna tell me that somewhere in an interview that 21 is mentioned as the wife and in Fighters of Jiro, and I do know that I do now know because I've learned this, that Jiro's son is 16, or 16 was modeled after his child. So I'm going to say yeah. I'll add Toa and Mira canon, seeing as they seem different than any other villain. I am not counting Demigra.
Yeah, no, fuck Demigra.
But yeah, we can count them. They've been around enough for me. I will not be surprised if they pull them into canon manga.
Right. Because, I don't know, because it is true in Xenoverse's lore that Deborah is Toa's sister.
Yes, and that's another thing. And Deborah's, and that's also, they're from Dragon Ball Online originally. They do the same time bullshit. You do encounter stuff like them, and again, it's canon. that she is Deborah's sister in that too.
Right.
They don't mention that in the show. Again, they could just Akira. If Kira wants to do this again, look at Bardock though. Bardock was not canon. Goku always, yes, Vegeta and them are canon. King Vegeta was mentioned to be killed, whatever, yada yada. Bardock was made. Bardock was made canon because I've read online that he enjoyed the movies so much that he added Bardock into the manga. A lot of changes in the manga. There was stuff in the manga that Akira's done, such as Super Saiyan, Goku's tail, Trunks and Goten's loss of tails is laziness. Things like Super Saiyan was made to show Goku had a power-up, but so he didn't have to color his hair black any longer. For moments, whatever. Yes, a lot of... And he forgot. He also forgets. A lot. I think he stated that he forgot about their tails and and just Goten and Trunks were never born with one. Stuff like that. Stuff like that. Like Goku, I don't know, and there's a lot of things that he added in and to give it a reason later. Like, I don't know if Goku's loss of tail was originally he forgot, but he did, they did state that Kami cut it off when he brought back the moon, which is why Piccolo was able to destroy it again. Like Master Roshi to destroy the moon originally. Yeah. That's where Goku's tail went. When he came back to fight Piccolo, when he fought Piccolo during his during the time skip, he had no tail. That was why. During his training with Kami, he took it off, and he's like, "I'll bring back the moon, but take your tail off."
Yeah, that's an exchange.
For all I know, that could be a retcon and giving Goku a reason to not have a tail. But for all I know, he could have forgot. There's other instances where he did forget and then gave it a canon reason.
Right.
So I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, we can add Toa Mira. I know I'm a big buff. I'm sorry. I've actually I'm sure people would be annoyed by, not you, but other people would definitely be like, this guy. Like, I know a lot. Yes, that like Supply was trying to tell me that Gogeta is in the anime somewhere, and I'm like,
he is. Oh no, he is.
No, he's not. No, that's Vegito. Gogeta, he was movie only up until canon now in the Broly movie. He's not in the anime at all.
Oh, I just realized something.
Huh.
If they're gonna pull out like a movie, the next arc of Dragon Ball Super or whatever they're gonna call it, it's going to have the episodes of the Broly movie in it. So it won't start out with something new. It's start out with something different, old.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
I have no idea. And these stupid bots, they're starting to show up more and more. They're not a problem, but like, there was a while where I wasn't getting them. I'm glad I don't get them that often. I'm glad that big names like never get them that often because that's one thing I don't want spammed with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't even hear that go off because I probably don't have that volume up. Wait, did that even go off? Because I should have heard it unless my game or volume or them. Yeah, is that not actually working or are you just saying rip because of it? Because I didn't actually hear that. I don't know if it's being outshadowed by the game or or their volume because he did a sound alert and I didn't hear it.
Oh. No.
I didn't hear it either. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Whoops. I'm sorry. I really should lower that. I don't want it to be over spammed. Well, I have a big pet peeve with really repetitive noise and sounds. So if I hear the Dark Souls death sound repeatedly, so I made it a ton of points. It's easy to get points. You'd be surprised at how quick people get points in Twitch though. Just being here, you don't even have to be active. Just watching. You could just you can even just watch my past live streams and just have that up and get Maseta, my in-chat currency. Like it's so easy to get points at a rapid rate. Or, I do have, I have the little mini-games, in-chat mini-games, like the PSO related, where you would type boss, and it sets up a little room where 4 people can go in and fight a text-based thing, and depending on, luck, again, it's luck. The math is horrible. My math is not bad, but You're in my bot. I'm able to like put in things for like a boss for people to fight for money, and I can set up like their health and stuff like that. I'm not good at coding. If I could, I would make my own bot, make an entire mini game out of it. Because I have Lobos Jr. is a Dark Souls streamer who has his own bot, and he added in stuff where people can play an RPG dungeon in text form, and they would like fight monsters and get currency and weapons, and they level. And I can't do that. So this is a pre-custom thing that you can add in, and you can give boss health bar and they whatever, and depending on the stats you give it, determine the rate of which they'll or win or lose. It's cool. So I try to make it 50-50 best I can. I'm not good at the math. The math is horrendous for me. But even that is not even that much. But you know, that's another way of earning. Then there's the PvP related one where you guys can battle each other, and it's cool. I like it. Luciani with your pineapple pizza. I still don't understand why people care. I also learned not too long ago that people don't like ketchup on hot dogs in Chicago. Which is like, I've eaten ketchup with hot dogs because I don't really like food saturated with shit, and I'm not a big fan of hot dogs anymore. Because years ago, hot dogs just gave me stomachache. But as a kid, I ate chopped up hot dogs with ketchup. And while that's not on it, I've eaten. Ketchup is like one of the only toppings I actually enjoyed. I hate mustard. I hate, you know, a lot of that other shit. I'm not a big fan of a lot of that. And now I learned not too long ago that you don't put ketchup on hot dogs. Why is that a thing in places? Or like in general, and then everyone bitches about pineapple doesn't go. It's like, it's an opinion. Why does everyone get so flippin' mad? And I don't know why I'm bringing that up now. It's just one of my Gucciani, a guy in my chat, just posted a picture of it, or an emote of pineapple pizza. I just don't really. I just think it's stupid. I don't know who joined in that battle, but goodbye, everybody. Dragon wiped the floor with everyone. It just got silent. Extremely silent. Oh, did I lower my volume that much?
Going to bed. Good night.
Good night. Oh, is everyone leaving me?
Well, yeah, Mercer was tired.
It's all good. I'm sorry. I must have my volume low enough. I didn't. You have a
No,
good
you're
night, guys.
fine. You too. Night.
Good night. I'm not going to be on much longer myself. It's midnight. I have work in the morning. I didn't mean to stream too late, but it's already 4 hours. It's not bad. And I really don't know where I'm going at the moment, and I'll have some time off this week here. And I'm just really annoyed by my job, the fact that they bitch at me for not me remembering I was told that I had time off. Well, I don't know how I would forget that. I'm so busy with work and so busy with other things that my memory isn't the best, but also, like, I also just find it easier just not to worry too much about time off sometimes. I just don't care. And I just don't like talking to them, and it's a process. It's annoying. I'm not great at talking sometimes. So I'm awkward, and then everyone makes fun of me. I don't want to deal with a lot of them at work. It's annoying. Well, I can't be... Yeah, I don't know why my shit isn't working, though. It's so odd. Why? Wait, why did it come up again? I wouldn't even... you load? Can you load? I think my normal alerts work. Could be wrong. Not anymore, they don't. They did earlier. Alright. Something not right here. Ah. What are you, dead now? They're late. It's late as hell. There we go. Well, there's your death sound, my friend. Is this stupid thing not even update? How inaccurate is this shit? Because oh my god. It shows nobody new. I have not looked at my Streamlabs chatbot's currency list in so long. But none of you guys are in here. These are all old. I don't even recognize half of these names anyway. Some I do. I can tell you right now, I'm blind as fuck. Or I can't... Hold on, can I organize this by... Yeah, there we go. That would be a little easier. Okay, hold on. This is a little easier. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Okay, there you are. This... Yeah, you have 80,000, Brooks. Alright. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, never mind. It was an accurate prior. I just organized it. I could not find anyone prior. I guess I am blind. Did that work? I just gave you a shit ton of points to make up for that loss, if you care. Brooks. I don't really know how that works. All I did was edit your points on my end. I'm not sure if that did anything. I gotta remember my commands and stuff, like built-in ones or whatever. I just don't have the memory and stuff for my own shit. Especially the built-in stuff. I can barely remember all my quotes, much less my own commands, much less the built-in commands. Where are those? Where are... I mean, there's the free-for-all, where you guys can fight each other. What the fuck? Oh my god. My mouse decided to move and shoot down. I almost ended stream. I accidentally clicked studio mode on my fucking thing. Oh, it could have ended my stream there. The fuck, mouse? But yeah, there's the free-for-all command where you guys can fight each other. You just gotta type in FFA. But yeah, there's the boss portal. There's also the boss command, exclamation point boss. There's fun ways that you guys can do stuff to make Masetta. Okay, that's just gonna... I should go down to here. I want to check out this area a little bit more. I've been to the other side. See you on the other side. Multiplayer maximums. How is everybody's night going for them? Can't be going too much longer. Not that I'm getting that tired, but I gotta work. Actually, let's link a thing here just so I can find it. Damn it! That's right. I can't use my horse down. Alright, well, you're a big boy. Big skelly boy. No horse ahead. See, like... There's shit down there. I gotta see if that way's blocked, though, because there's a way around up here somewhere. I gotta get around over here. I'm gonna take this path again, see if I can find anything over there. I gotta go around and find a way around. I can't go down that way. Alright, so we're gonna look around here. This just helps me, because there's a goal after that. I don't want that. Horse. Hey. Ow. I did light this one. Was it because I took out a weird giant bug thing? I don't know. Stupid antlion worm galaxy planet thing. So I'm going to 2. Alright. I can't because it's there. See what I mean about the messages? Someone came up from up there and left them, or they cheated to get up there. There are messages that float because people are hackers. Or they cheat. Not hackers, they cheat. There are hackers online. I'm not trying to lock on them. I'm trying to lock onto you. See, to get there would be getting to here. The only way I can think of would be go around here. The only way I can think of to go would be through here. There has to be another exit or entrance somewhere if I can't get through here. Or I'm blind. There's other ways up. Like, I'm bad at some of this if I don't see it already. My exploration sometimes isn't also great. Also, there could be other 3 walls that I'm missing. Well, those 3 not mountains, but like fucking cave walls. Like, there's not a lot of that. Nothing like this. Like, usually it's more obvious than that. Oh, like, this would be a better wall, but I definitely know that's not one there. And plus, a lot of the walls I have found have had messages in front of them. There's a lot of trolls, but there's also sometimes it's truthful. A lot of the walls in this definitely don't seem as obvious to me, at least not now, as they are in Dark Souls. Oh, fuck that message go? Don't know why I smacked. I'm just... I already tried before. I knew I wouldn't be able to break them. Yeah, these things. Yeah, these things. I remember first seeing these things. Oh my god, just... ugh. I don't like insects at all. So I get very skittish when I... thinking about giant ants or bees or... I mean, if I don't kill these guys or get away from them, I'm dead anyway. These guys are annoying as fuck. That's where I started, so... Hole ahead, therefore try pickle. Yes. Pickle hole? I'm surprised it didn't say therefore try finger, but okay. I mean, pickle works too. Oh, stutter. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare bubble me. Something to do with these sconces. I didn't realize what. I don't know what else I did besides fighting a big, gigantic bug thing. In this area, and then I also did the other side of this, but don't think they're linked like that.
Well, divorce from one's trade does not...
And the sign leaves. Yeah, that probably he probably said there was like an elusive wall ahead. And most likely not, because why would there be? As there's, I mean, it can have a little crevice, but there's no other way where it would go. So, but yeah, why would there be? I know where to go, sort of, but Can't get on my horse. I can't get up there at this point. I have to find another way up there. I'm just not seeing it. And having no horse actually is annoying because I'd be a lot faster right now. Why is it telling me to go left? That's... Oh, hello. Smack any wall I see, damn. I don't know why I'm doing that. Definitely know there's no walls in here. I'm just out of ideas. Besides the fact that one torch thing is lit out of all four of them. And the only major significant thing I did down this side is fought a big enemy. That wasn't a boss. Yet. I also haven't fought a boss down here yet. That I recall. Like, the other side, I literally fought that deer, and then there was that warp that was out of that that exit to the, you know, out of there. As is the other, like, dungeons areas that I was in. Like, if I were to beat those 3 crystal dudes, I would have had a warp out of there. So, like, stuff like these have a warp at the end of them to get you out of them. And that felt optional. Like, you can miss it. There's some story significant stuff that you have to do to progress. But a lot of this game is probably most likely going to be optional for things. It's going to have a lot of optional content. Like earlier, I was at I was in Caleb. I was at it's the area with the dragons and the big white dragon. I killed a bunch of small dragons and killed the big dragon. I did that earlier. He's not a boss. Still, like, there's also this I don't think I've been in. I don't think I can get in this because this along here is a long, like, you know, crevice or whatever, and I haven't quite found the initial way through it. Because a lot of this, if I recall, is all a big cliff. And it looks like I can probably get into here, I don't know, through, like, this all looks like one. And I probably just traversed here through here, but I haven't really fully checked all around here, but... Yeah, so it's definitely easier for me to miss a lot of this. Obama Balls, yeah, I've seen that guy's picture before. I didn't even remember that was his name. I can exit Discord chat. Oh my goodness. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Sorry, it's a little dead right now. I think I'm kind of... This has been an eventful week, or week, whatever. I don't even remember most of the week. This past few weeks have been kind of a blur, honestly. But this weekend has been a blur. It took a bit for my brain to comprehend that it was already Sunday. Like, I know it's Sunday, but it's like earlier I was like, it's fucking Sunday. It's one of those. There's an entrance and an exit down each one, so there's gotta be more. And none of these other Church of Vows, none of those other have entrances. So there's gotta be another entrance. Because this side has a second entrance. River the Depths, and it has... where is it? I sworn there was another entrance temple in here, maybe not. Nope, I guess not. But either way, there's got to be another entrance into this somewhere, or I'm legitimately just bad with exploration. Because I did stop at this one first, then I came back and actually progressed again. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to look. But... It's gonna be a million episodes before I even get through. I gotta start highlighting and finish it up Pokemon. I've already lost more footage, I think. Yeah, I definitely did. And I don't even know what I'm losing, because a lot of my stuff spread out, so I definitely probably lost portions of the game where I've started to collect stuff that's important. And it's gonna... that sucks, but you know what? It's my fault. I really can't be worrying about that anymore. Like, I wouldn't even know what I lost at that point. The episode I forgot to highlight now. Because I've lost a good portion. I've lost the first episode, which is like 12 hours. I forgot to highlight. That's not the first. God of War has missing episodes. The newest one, the one before Ragnarok, Data Boy, has the first couple episodes missing. Pokemon Snap, which I'm not caring about Snap. God of War is a bit more, because it's a requested game. I gotta go and actually do that. And I'm lazy. And unfortunately, like, with Arceus, though, a lot of your shit is spread out among me doing completion stuff, which is technically just optional. A lot of it. I'm doing 100%. And then, so like, you do the initial amount that you need to complete for the story, but then the rest is gonna be, a lot of your shit is optional. But I believe I have every major boss fight, I think, so far. And I definitely, but there's these spirit tomb spirits you gotta collect. And I most likely have gotten maybe an episode of that, because there was one episode that's in the midst of it. And I probably have a couple, maybe one or two. I don't believe the first episode's gonna have any, because he's not initiated then. There's 12 hours of footage, I honestly don't remember. But either way, I really, really hope I don't have that missing. Any shinies I've gotten, I hope I don't have not showing. That's gonna bother me the most. That is my... I still make series for YouTube, and that's stuff I like to show. Ow. I really got myself into an ant hill here. I could have won that if they didn't survive that. I thought they were gonna die, but nah. Wow, that really went south, now didn't it? But yeah, no, it's my fault. There's... I'm not always gonna be this calm for whenever shit goes down like that, but I lost the episodes I did because it's my fault. Motherfucker. Is there a way to open these floodgates? Not that it matters, I have this section unlocked, but I wouldn't mind having this entire section just free. If I can have that, that'd be cool. I don't know if opening that'll do anything else if I were to do it. It looks like see the water flowing under it, I don't know. And it also just looks like a big gate. Like, maybe that would do something, I don't know. And, I mean, there's just a lot of weird, still no head. I mean, I know that's probably nothing. I mean, I don't know, it's just observation, I guess. Because there's all lit, that's broken. Then there's torches down there, or torches where, there was the torches that are lit and some that aren't. And then, yeah. And then there's that elevator. I'm just wishful thinking because it's saying this. It's not like it doesn't connect. Having that open would be cool. Because yeah, I don't. This is blocked. The waterfall. similar. It's the same as this. But the only other spot would look like it would lead anywhere. It's through there, here, or somewhere that goes under a bit. It's I'm just blind. Or things are never that obvious for me a lot of the times. This game has had a lot of things. I gotta sit there and get better with elevation and reading map better, and also like, yeah, I don't know. If I miss things in the last one. That's why I looked at the map there. I just was questioning whether I was actually where I was hoping to go. I don't know. Alright, yeah, here we are. We're on the other side that I wanted to be. Let's see. I know I've been over here, I think. Now I remember getting over here. Yes. Hopefully I think I've done this to get... I think I've done this. I'm not sure. Did this lead me to that big thing, or is that a different spot? It's had to have. Maybe not. I don't know. But still, you're not it. It's still leading me to this thing, so it's not like this place. Yeah, I've been up here. That's right. So this place isn't where you want to go. No other thing I can think of right now. Yeah, try range battle. Yeah. Yeah. It had to have been it. It's not like I see another one of them. Yeah, that was it. So let's I don't. He probably turned on one of those big lamps. But there's nothing else in here that I can think of that would do anything else. No, it wasn't a boss. Because he didn't have a massive health bar and a name at the bottom. I'm sure he's a boss somewhere. I mean, I fought other things that were not boss and then became a boss. Or bosses that become enemies. In my honest opinion, if there's no big health bar at the bottom that has a name, they're not a boss. They'll all have a health bar that comes up when you lock onto them and hit them. But it's different. You do what you will. Some have some story significance, and some give you things. The regular normal guys don't always. They can just be in a normal spot. They're also not behind a fog wall. Now, this game has thrown random shit at me. There are some enemies on the outside that are standing there that become a boss the minute you attack them. I've had a horseman just come out of nowhere. But it's literally you're thrown into a fight, music starts, and a boss health bar at the bottom shows up. That big dragon that I fought earlier, the white dragon that you have to kill by killing the smaller dragons that are half damaged already. Not a technical boss to me. Didn't have a big health bar. He shared a health bar with everyone else, yes, but he didn't have a massive one to him. He didn't have a massive health bar that came up. I don't know so I don't know his actual name. It's probably the Glenbear or whatever the name of that area is, but still. Doesn't really matter. They are significant for searching areas. Like, I had, when I fought the reindeer thing in the other area, I forgot, he gave me like a spirit or whatever, and then he was just the end of that dungeon. He wasn't, I don't know what his effect is on the outside, if there is any. There's more to these areas, but yeah, he didn't, and I had to summon it by lighting up these torches, these sconces. And then there was then something unlocked that allowed me to access to him. I also honestly appreciate the no back CD. I will ask, but yeah, I do very much appreciate for a lot of people who know this game. That kind of stuff does bother me. I do love the gratification of beating this stuff kind of my own. Souls more than a lot of other things, but games that I do love, I like to beat them on my own. There's very rare cases. The only ones are me playing with like Reaper, my buddy Reaper, or Zero, or I may play with a mod for the first time if it's their first time. Like me and Supply have played Bloodborne, but I've already beaten it, so. But yeah. I've played Demon Souls with Kemwell after I beat the remake, even though I know Demon Souls, which would have been fine, blind, regardless. There's still stuff added to that game, though, that I didn't want to have help with, like the coins and that you can get the armor for, and then there's that entire reverse mirrored world. Like, that whole thing is cool. It's the same shit, just backwards. Nothing new besides the coins that were in it. That allowed me a boss's armor set that was an armor set that's not in the original. The boss is, though. Penetrator. Boss name is the Penetrator. They also changed sticky white stuff, a literal buff in the game, to sticky white slime, which is canonically in the game's lore that it is slug shit. You do kill slugs to get it. They fornicate. Yes. They defecate when they die. So do we. Anyway. Yeah. That's a player. For anyone who doesn't know Souls, that ghost, these phantoms, they're actual players in their world. They just prop up, though. Unlike, like, there's little, like, signs that you can find on the ground that'll show you how a player died. Usually they're red. These are actually players in their world alive. So they can see me. If my buddies were playing this, if I were playing another Souls game, say when I was playing 3 with Reaper or Bloodborne with Supply or whatever, before I get them in my world, you could see them next to me. Occasionally, if you watch those series, you'll hear him comment that. Oh, I see you. Like, sometimes we have trouble summoning. Summoning in these games can be very, very finicky. Which I'm happy that this game's changed. I've had trouble getting some of the summons in for that last boss that I had the Crucible Knights for. There was some that I was not seeing for a bit. Sometimes it's finicky, but you can make it so you don't get invaded as easy. Because you can add your invasion thing into a pool that allows it to be opened up. So you can also send out cooperations as well, so you can be brought in. Or you can drop your sign per normal to be invaded, which is, you know, your general PvP dueling, which is your set dueling where you drop your sign for people to pick you into their world. Or there's the literal I'm gonna fuck you over by covenant or ring or whatever you have you item to literally invade somebody and fuck their day up. Which can be very annoying if you're not into it, as I am not. However, if even then, it's still a dick move in my honest opinion. Like, I get it. Like, FromSoft is good for adding in that sense of urgency and difficulty in good ways. It's not like it's a bad implementation. It's not like there's two people invading you that are glued to each other's dick. I mean, they can do that. But still, either way, some of the boss designs in these games can be fucking unfair. Or pathetic. Because there's fights that have shit in them that are annoying. Like Nito from the first game has a bunch of skeletons in him, in the fight room with him. If you journey too far into his boss room, there's 2 giant skeletons, who are actually some of the worst within the Tomb of the Catacombs, the Tomb of the Giants. But if you either have, what is it, Blessed Mace or a Blessed Weapon or whatever, that can murder the undead skeletons, otherwise they don't die. Which you usually, they're not hard, they're not that difficult, so what I normally do is I don't venture to the back room, so I don't get the big skeletons on me, and then I just attack Nito as normal, and hope he does his AoE. Back away, the AoE knocks them down, and then you just use that to your advantage. What's up, Gucciani? Much love to you, man. Alright, well. There's gotta be things around here, seriously. There's gotta be shit around these areas that... I've missed a ton of things in other areas. Like, there has to be something more around here. Like, there's a tower in one area that's got a spell on it. There's other, like, spells on other things. I'm not sure which towers. I know there's the Belfry Soul. I need it, or Soul. It starts with 2. The Belfries I need a fucking special key for that I don't have. I keep getting all the other smaller key things. I mean, there's stuff that I know where is. I just, at the moment, I need another version of these keys. There's another version of one I need to get access to the last warp point and complete that. Whether mandatory or optional or not, they will give me something, so I want it. I don't know. I believe I've completed the other 2 warps. I wouldn't see why I wouldn't. I don't remember exactly what is there. Honestly, I have to play this game a bit more in order for me to start memorizing things. It sucks. A lot of things are either way too easy and are unmemorable, or I really do forget things a lot. Yes, my short-term memory is bad. I don't care. I just commented. I'm just gonna let it know. I've never had great memory. It is getting worse. Yes, I smoke. I also just am getting older. Also. Like, it doesn't matter, and I've noticed it since... I've definitely noticed it since my college days. Again, pot didn't help, no. I've had it in high school. I've definitely noted my grades were not as good in high school, which is around the time I started smoking. 14-ish. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's all that either. Like, I've always was a little slow. I was always a bit slower. I've always had to take time to learn certain things, even when I was younger. School was just much easier then, too, on top of that, but still, like, it wasn't always the brightest. It takes a while for me to learn and pick up on things, so these kind of games also, with a bunch of open searching things, That's why I'm not good at open world games or MMOs and stuff like Breath of the Wild or that's not as bad as the original Zelda. That would be worse for me. Like when I try playing some of the old RPGs like Final Fantasy and Phantasy Star, a lot of that shit, memorizing a lot of that nonsense was rough for me. Finding a lot of that nonsense could be rough for you. So it's because I know Phantasy Star had some things that I would never have figured out. The blue walls for every dungeon, or the same color walls for every damn dungeon also was not a good thing. Which, thank God for the Switch version of that. Like, yeah, like, I'm, games like those, I'm just... That's why, like, I have a very hard time for noticing in detail sometimes, so there's a lot of shit I'm gonna miss. You'll be surprised on the crap I don't remember from the other Souls games. There's a lot of times I've found secret things in my first file. As this, I do the most exploration for some reason then. And then there's a lot of times I don't even remember where I got it, because honestly, my attention is bad. I don't pay attention to the things around me. I kind of just go to a place and just don't kind of pay attention to what is around me. So I find a lot of crap without knowing how. It's just I just kind of go and do it. A lot of the stuff I've been finding, I've just been playing and talking. Most of this stream has been me doing nothing, honestly, and it's fine, because that's like, at this point I can't stop that. I just gotta find something and hope for the best, to be honest. At this point, with so much shit around, me having explored quite a bit of everything. I don't know to go back to anything, and a lot of this, like, I don't know why I would go back to this if it's done. That's an annoyance, because, like, for one, it feels done. Two, it doesn't feel like it's crazy story significant. And if it is, it's done. Like, there's an item here. Like, there's an area I need to put I think a chalice or something on, or some sort of thing on a pedestal. I don't even remember where exactly it is. But I think that's up by that lift over there, by where I need to go to the tree. But my goal is to go to the giant Erd tree or whatever. And then the elevator down there doesn't work. I've fought two of the main demigods. I beat Ricard and Godric, and then I also beat Radon. It's like, while he may apparently not be a massive story significant as they are, I guess, which I thought he was, or something. I don't know. He didn't give me a great rune, so whatever. But he had a cutscene. He was mentioned also. I don't know, honestly. So I mean, I really don't care, but I beat him and whatnot. I'm just very confused now. It's something I found and it's nice to have. I just don't know where else to go. Anything else that I activate anything. I having trouble finding. Oh my god, that was a quick act of poison. Oh shit, I was in poison too. I didn't even realize. Didn't even realize. I'm gonna get off though. It's late and I want to have more energy for tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. Going on. Alright, let's see. Who is on? Let's go raid Miss Darkheart, she was there for me through my me and supplies nonsense. And well, was there for me in general with that all. She came in and talked to me and it was very nice. I wasn't expecting her because I haven't seen her name pop up a bunch, so that was a big surprise. I want to give love for her for that. Have a good one, everyone.